guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, then welcome. So you guys, I just released my 3-year celibacy journey video, and so I wanted to share with you guys ways to be intimate with your partner without having sex. And I did film a video like this a few years ago, so I'll link it down below, but let's get into this. Let's talk about it, because in the world that we're in, sometimes we can get confused and think that sex is the only way that we're able to be close to our partner, feel affection and closeness, intimacy, but it's just not true. So I want to share with you guys what we can do to feel that bond, tighten that bond without going all the way. The first way that we can feel intimate with our partner without having sex is going on an adventure together, like taking a trip with your partner somewhere new. I think it'd be really cool if you went somewhere that neither of you have ever been before. This is going to create beautiful memories, beautiful moments together. You're going to just have so much fun and really build on the friendship. So we're talking about laughing together, planning it is like a whole thing. Then going, anything can happen. The people that you'll meet, the foods that you'll eat, the activities that you'll do together, sharing special moments, but it doesn't have to be sex. This is a way that you're gonna get to know them and create intimacy without having sex. Something else that you can do is dance together. Like, honestly, you guys, this can get so spicy. It could be so fun, and it's such an intimate experience. You guys, I've been watching that show, Dancing with the Stars. I'm like 30 seasons late, right? But I just enjoy it. It's so fun to see like these professional dancers just really go at it. And I think to myself, like, wow, how fun would it be to really like learn a new dance or just have fun with your partner. Like, you don't have to be professionals, but there's so much closeness, there's so much physical touch, there's intimacy, and there's energy that's created when two people dance together. Like in 2024, like, I don't know what TikTok has going on or whatever, but what kind of dances people are doing, but I mean, like, man and woman, and actually just moving together, feeling the music, feeling the rhythm and the closeness. It's a beautiful way to be intimate. It doesn't matter your age, what kind of music it is. This is like music, and dance is a universal language. It's the way that your body can speak to the other body, and you can be in harmony together. So it's going to create, dancing together is going to create intimacy, and it's not having sex, like some people say it could lead up to that. What are you doing? Like, are you doing a rumba? Are you doing the samba? Right? It depends what you're doing, but it's fun. It's playful. Do you dance with your partner, or are you too shy? How to be intimate without having sex? Sing together. This is like fun, playful, or if you're spiritual, you can pray together. You guys, praying together, first of all, praying is such an intimate experience anyways, right? Most of us do it alone in our head or out loud, but like, it's a personal thing, right? An intimate experience with God. But when you love someone and you feel safe with them, when you're building a relationship with someone, you can pray together. This is going to allow you to pour open your heart, hear what the other person's soul is going to say, and like united with God. Like, that is powerful, potent, and a beautiful way to be intimate. Like, who do you really let hear your prayers, right? And so doing this together is going to build intimacy. Along these same lines, you can meditate together. Like, share spiritual practices, help each other. Physical movement. So like, doing things like yoga together, or exercise together, go on a bike ride together, skateboard together, skate together, play soccer, run, go for a run. The reason I say exercise, like going on a hike or something like that, is going to build intimacy, is because a lot of times when you're doing physical activity, it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to push yourself, and you're going to be able to see your partner in a vulnerable state and be there for them. Like, so many things can happen. Maybe you're pushing them, you're encouraging them, you're like, go harder, you can do it. It's crazy with especially like strenuous exercise. It could feel fiery, like it could get passionate, and just because you're pushing yourself. It depends. Maybe you're not so good at that sport, or maybe you're trying something new. Maybe they know how to do something you don't. So it's like they're teaching you. So it could have that little bit of like spark and tension between you, which is fun. It's intimate and it's going to create memories. It's going to deepen your bond. And so definitely physical activities together that just you don't even touch. Like, and the cool thing about it, if you brush shoulders, if you barely touch, or you're close but you're not touching, it just kind of builds this healthy tension and just like closeness and desire, gets your blood pumping, right? Okay, so, but it's not necessarily leading to anything. It can, but these are just ways that we can be intimate with our partner, feel close to them without having sex. Because if that's like your go-to for intimacy, it could just like get old fast, or it could just, there's other ways, right? So life is full of possibilities and there's so many ways. That's why I like this topic. Drop me a comment. How can you feel intimate? How do you create intimacy with your partner without having sex? I'm curious to know. And I think it goes without saying, you guys, that if you're not able to do things like this with your person, like with the person that you're building a relationship with or in a relationship with, then you definitely shouldn't be having sex with them. You guys, that's my personal opinion, right? Because when I was younger, I was just skipping to X, Y, and Z without doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I mean? So these are the things that a relationship should be all encompassing, right? So they should be filling your mental and your heart and sparking you, growing spiritually, like so many other things besides just physical. Doing these things is going to keep the relationship spicy and fun and playful, right? Healthy relationships, the basis is friendship, in my opinion. So anyways, other ways that you can be intimate without having sex would be physical touch, right? And so we are not nuns over here, right? We're not monks here, right? But namaste. Basically, what I'm saying is that ignite their senses, but it doesn't have to, you don't have to go all the way. So physical touch, like touching their skin, like feeling their skin, and you can show affection this way without having sex. Kissing is incredibly intimate, doesn't have to be rushed. Like the slower the better. Holding hands, so intimate, so cute. And cuddling, you guys, it's cozy season, right? Like we're smack in the middle of winter. Cuddling with your person, it's going to create intimacy and just softness, love, these lovey-dovey feelings without having sex. Like you can feel close to somebody, you can show affection, you can show love without having sex. And back to the senses, feeding them, look into their eyes. You guys, this is probably one of the most intimate things you can do. Like, I know for me, I'm not going to be staring deep into somebody's eyes, like just anyone that I don't even know, right? So the eyes are the window to the soul, and this is something you can do with your partner. It's going to create intimacy. You're going to be able to see what they're not saying by looking into their eyes and hear their voice, like hear the inflections in their voice. How they say things is going to tell you a lot. It's going to tell you so much, right? And so these are just engage all of your senses. We can do this to create intimacy with our partner without having sex. How to be intimate without having sex. Share your deepest thoughts with them. This is going to do so much to strengthen your relationship. Like, first of all, can you trust them enough to do this, right? Like, that's a huge thing. And tell them things that you haven't told anybody. Like, open yourself up to them. This is a way to be vulnerable with them. This is a way to get to know somebody better and to share yourself more intimately with them, right? So we're talking about emotional depth. We're talking about mentally, to just take a peek inside of them. You know, things that only they will know, and it's going to give them a better insight into you. You're going to learn about them, and it's going to deepen your bond. Goals that you have, like the wildest dreams that are in your heart that maybe you're afraid to say out loud, like this is going to create an intimate bond with your partner. And just like maybe things that have happened to you growing up that you've never told anybody, or things that you want to do like while you're on this earth, what's on your bucket list, right? Like places you want to go, your wildest dreams, like something that you yourself don't even think you can do, right? But sharing it with them, it's gonna just give them a peek into your heart, a peek into your world, and they can do the same with you. And it's probably gonna take, like, it's gonna be gradual. There will probably be levels to it as far as how deep you go, but it's a fun way to like keep building on a relationship, getting to know someone better and better. And that's why, like, intimacy, it's so deep. Like, we don't want to rush to sex because, again, like, that's like the icing on the cake. That's physically the most intimate thing you can do with somebody. So if you can't be intimate emotionally, like, you shouldn't be intimate physically. If you can't be intimate mentally, if you can't really express yourself authentically and be real with who you are, what you've been through, what you want to do, like who you are, if you feel afraid or uncertain to share that with someone, don't have sex with them, right? And so just take it slow. We're going to build intimacy first and then sex. How to be intimate with someone without having sex. Be able to affirm them. You know, like, again, communication is like a huge, what is that called before you have sex? Okay, communication. And so encouraging them and affirming them, create some, say affirmations together, like be on each other's team basically, and just feel so that you can feel so safe with someone. You can feel seen and valued, like, for who you are. And it's not physically, it's like what's in your heart, what's inside of you, your soul, right? The real you, which deserves to be loved first and truly. And that's how sex is going to feel much better and satisfying and fulfilling and meaningful and beautiful and all of these things, passionate. It's going to feel healthy. It's going to feel true, real when we do these things first. Okay, so the last way that we can be intimate, you can create intimacy with your partner without having sex, is to create something together. And you guys, I mean literally anything, but this is going to tighten your bond. Like, it's going to reveal so much about your person to you. And I love seeing like couples online who build successful businesses together. Like, I think it's so boss. Like, okay, let's get this money together. You know what I mean? So like Mr. Kate, have you guys seen them? They're huge on YouTube, and they do interior design. It's like a husband and wife, and I love their style, and they're so dope. Like, they're working together and they've created a whole line, you know. And so this is going to create a new level of intimacy with you, you know, because when you're exchanging creative ideas, when you are just going for a goal together, this is beautiful, you guys. This is amazing. And so create something with your partner, and it could be a sandcastle on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be anything, like a nonprofit on something you guys are passionate about. My cousin got married a few years ago, and him and his wife, they went to Africa, and they were in the Peace Corps for a little while, and they went down to Brazil. You know, like, work on a project together, create something. What's missing in this world, right? Bring it into reality together. You're not having sex. Where's the sex at, right? Maybe it's later on. I don't know. But when you're working on something and you're bringing something from the unseen into reality, working together is going to create this deep form of intimacy. This is how you can feel close to somebody, build that bond without having sex. Maybe you're creating content. Maybe you're making a cookbook, building a garden. It doesn't have to be on a huge scale, but when you're working as a team, You're going to learn each other so much better, and it's going to be beautiful. So these are the ways that I wanted to share with you today on ways that we can be intimate with our partner without having sex. I'm sending you so much love and healing and power on your journey. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you want more videos on topics like this. Let me know if you're on a celibacy journey. Are you booed up? Are you married? I'm curious to know who's on this channel. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.